make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I don't get. Y'all men.
Ooh.
Y'all men don't never, like, it's okay, fellas. If somebody offers you a job that you know you are obviously not qualified for, it is definitely okay to just gracefully bow out and say, nah, I don't think that one's for me. Women do it all the time. But men, whether you know the job or don't know the job or need to figure out what the job is, y'all just take the job and be like, I'll learn while I'm there. Some jobs aren't for you to learn. Some jobs you just need to be like, this really might be a woman's job. Okay? So Scottish local authorities come under fire for appointing a man as a period dignity officer. Sir, when you read the LinkedIn, you really thought you should apply for this? What in your fucking resume qualified you for this? Because you're able to like that. That's not qualifications.
I guarantee you he said, I got sisters. I guarantee you he said,
what are you
somewhere.
doing carrying around like he got a little knapsack and an
Aubrey calendar?
Yeah, no. He's pulling. Look. He's pulling out dental dams and pads. Who need? Who's the tampon?
Zendaya's back there like, I want 3.
Yeah. Where are my original ovaries at? Like, what the hell? How do you? No. This job should have went to a VO, a vintage ovary. There's no reason why your penis having ass should be anything that's called a period dignity officer.
We don't know what he has. Maybe he identifies as a VO.
So let's read this. Local authorities in Scotland have come under criticism as they appointed a man to the role of period dignity officer, responsible for, get this, coordinating the region's response to a new law that makes menstrual products free and accessible in the country. Now, yay, I'm so glad that y'all have a law that makes menstrual items free. It needs to be. There's no reason why we should have a period tax, because women have a tax just for being women. Anything that they put pink, they add an extra 20 cents on that shit just because it's a woman. But if y'all made this job with the idea of a woman's dignity in mind, why the fuck didn't you hire a woman? Because maybe a woman understands that when I go to the register, I don't need a man ringing up my shit talking about, so you're feeling kind of low, huh? It's that time of maybe
we got some chocolate on sale.
Oh, this explains why you're so agitated in the line.
Don't yell at me.
Oh, that's why you don't want to give me your number, huh?
You gotta give your husband some head.
Hey, it must be your bloody Sunday, huh?
Oh, good thing you're not pregnant.
Wow, I guess the devil's Aunt Flo is on her way visiting, huh?
Nigga.
Guess it's red towel time. Like, dude, we don't need no man. Y'all don't get this. This is not your. This is the old till I die. Oh shit! A group of colleges and local councils in Tay region in eastern Scotland announced the appointment of Jason Grant. That's such a white name.
Yes, it is.
White male. That's a cis male name. Who previously worked as a student well-being officer at the local college.
Wait, a student welding officer?
Well-being.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
So what the fuck does welding have to do with ovaries? They're like, just get a man. Anyone! Are you off this weekend? Great. We need you to monitor these bitches' periods. Let them know. Do you need small, regular, large? And no, that's not the size of your vagina. It's the type of flow you have, bitches. Get on my nerves.
Oh, I bet you he bringing birds in there because they talking about they need wings.
You want lemon pepper or hot? I hate the fucking world.
I can't even read y'all the news because the news don't make no sense. The fact that every man is on here cracking up right now, like fellas, would you have taken this?
Exactly.
No, let me just go ahead and read this.
That's a great question.
Let me just read this though. Come on, y'all. Let me. Come on. Let me tap into my Whoopi
I'm
Goldberg.
about to say, cis ovaries for the win.
Okay. Retired tennis star Martina Navratilova commented in the news of his appointment, calling it fucking ridiculous.
Absolutely.
On her
Thank you.
Twitter account.
She's really nice.
Have we ever tried to explain to men how to shave or how to take care of their prostate or whatever? This is absurd, she wrote in a separate tweet. Barrister Charlotte Proudman also questioned why a man was appointed to the role. I remember at school, girls used sanitary pads because tampons were unaffordable, she tweeted. What experience does Jason Grant have of this? I'm all for men's support, but let's have women lead on our experiences. Grant's role was the first of its kind in Scotland. This is his job. He will coordinate and streamline the approach to period dignity across the area by working directly with the colleagues and local authorities. Jason will lead a regional campaign across schools, colleges, and wider communities, raising awareness and understanding of the new act and ensuring that the Scottish government funding is allocated appropriately. The Period Products Act came into force on Monday and means that menstrual products, including tampons and pads, will be made available free of charge in public facilities in Scotland. It will also be the responsibility of local authorities and education providers to ensure the products are available free of charge. Grant called the legislation transformational and long overdue because he's been wanting for this for so long. In a press release announcing his appointment, he says, with our partners, we will be looking at fine-tuning the existing distribution and availability of products, including sustainable options, and even plan performing art workshops in schools and colleges to improve education around periods. Because what every woman wants is the period monologues at school. That's where we want to have the educational assembly, is at school, where we're going to talk about our vaginas schleifing off the blood from our unborn child.
Oh Lord.
Yes. This is how we want to discuss this in a room full of men.
Yes.
And boys telling us that our periods are natural and okay.
Yes, they're okay. They're great.
This is so wonderful.
We know that shit.
Now, have I done this in my Caucasian reporter voice long enough?
Mm.
Have you guys gotten the story?
Yeah.
Can I code switch real quick?
Yes. Give them the facts.
I can.
They got the story. Give them the facts.
You got the story.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The fuck? First of all, I was already upset when they passed the law saying that they were going to put tampons in boy stalls and in boy bathrooms because there are transgender children who need to be able to have access, but yet I never had access to a tampon or a pad ever in life. Let's just go to the fact that you want to only give us access in the bathrooms to tampons, and half of us don't even use those shits. We use pads. Let's add to the fact that, are you even going to make light of the fact that these pads and these tampons have chemicals in them that are causing us to have problems? And you wouldn't know that because you don't have a coochie. Your coochie ain't never caught a cold, nigga. You too busy worried about it being on the shelves. We worried about what's in it. You know what I'm saying? The fact that it's laced with fiberglass and everything else has got our coochie out here itching and shit. We worried about a lot of other things other than just the fact that pads is accessible and free. And the fact that you don't know that is because you are a man.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Why would you put a man in this position? There's no reason, no way that I want to make sure that a man gets 2 fingers put up his butt, he turns his head and coughs. That's not on my agenda or list of things to care about. I don't care about y'all prostate. The only prostate I care about is the one that I'm sucking. Other than that, I don't care about not a nan, nor the prostate. Not to make no law about it. Why do men give so many fucks about my cooter?
That's the truth. Could you imagine them sending us around the country to talk about prostates? It's the equivalent of sending this white dude.
You wouldn't even listen to me talk about it.
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't. Could you imagine me go around telling men about pills that they can? Well, no, maybe y'all would, because y'all would want me to talk about y'all dick.
talk about it, but not give you medical advice and comfort about getting a prostate exam. You're not going to go to a woman about that. We've never had to get our prostate checked. So when there's so many questions. It's just so many fucking questions. Why wouldn't you hire a woman? On top of that, statistically, Black women's periods are different than white women's. We suffer from fibroids more. We suffer from cramps more. This is all medical statistics. Y'all can go look it. So you wouldn't even get just a white woman. You know what I mean? You would get a panel of women who have had multiple experiences with periods and then send them out into the country to talk about periods.
How do pads and tampons affect my fibroids?
Exactly.
What happens if I had oh God, I can think of so many fucking.
I'll ask him. When was the last time you used a tampon?
What kind of pads and tampons should I use after a pregnancy?
Absolutely. Can I use tampons after a pregnancy? There's
so many questions. What's the difference? What's the difference between the color of blood and what does it mean? And I know it's so many men right now that's getting queasy. I want you to, because that shows how fucking asinine this is that this man has taken this role. Now, somebody asked something. What qualifies him to have this? Well, let's see. He said his appointment surprised and intrigued some colleagues and friends. And according to the press release, Bud Grant, a former, get this, ready? Personal trainer and tobacco salesman.
Shut up! Shut up!
He says he believes he has a lot to bring to the position. And I think being a man will help me break down barriers, reduce stigma, and encourage more open discussions. Men, do you really want to have an open discussion about why my period has lasted 6 months?
I mean, for real.
Do you really want to talk to me about that? Is that really what you guys want to discuss?
Is this what y'all talk about in the barbershop?
Is this what you're talking about? I think a man will help. I think being a man will help me break down barriers, reduce stigma, encourage more open discussions. Although affecting women directly, periods are an issue for everyone.
Oh my God! Close your computer because we done. I don't know.
Adding that we will also work to raise awareness of the menopause.
Shut up!
Because women, you're going through the menopause. It's time to normalize these topics and to get real around the subject. I believe I can make progress by proving this isn't just a female topic, encouraging conversations across all genders and educating and engaging new audiences.
This is an official statement, dog.
Now, the official statement is a spokesperson for the group that employed Grant said giving him the job was a no-brainer.
Oh, that's the problem.
With his vast experience in project management from both the private and public sectors.
Shouting. This shit hurt my brain. This hurt my brain. Because none of it making any fucking sense.
Y'all today, God put it on my heart to bring y'all the fun and the fuckery of Earth. Earth is ghetto. Earth is ghetto.
It's so
this
ghetto.
Ain't even America. This ain't even America
at all. Yo,
Earth is ghetto as fuck.
You know, like when you do some dumb shit and you step back and be like, "Damn, that was some dumb shit."
It's like watching yourself have one of them ugly ass haircuts from the 80s.
Yeah.
And then you look at the picture like, "Oh, I was stupid as fuck."
Right? But no one's doing that part. No one's saying, "Damn, that's dumb." They're really going on with these ideas. They're like, "Yes, this is great, and I'm gonna double down, put it in writing, and disseminate it across the world." What the fuck did he say? He sold tobacco and was in the gym. I'm just sold weed and I be in the gym every day. Let me go do prostate exams. Does that make sense? No. Personal and private sector, what? You fucked the bitch on her period? Is that your personal experience?
I laid down the towel. I got experience.
Man, I'm done.
The comment section.
Shut. I am a very even keeled person, but I think, and then it all ties back to the first fucking story of these 4 judges who wouldn't let.
Y'all like how my show just come together, don't it?
My brain hurt. I need a shot. Send a shot.
I need y'all. I
got some edibles in my bag.
On Fridays, going forward on Fridays, we need mimosas.
Yeah, well, I want tequila. Fuck the orange juice.
Yeah.
We're drinking on
tequila
Fridays.
Mimosas.
There we go.
Tequila mimosas.
If you round the way, drop your location. We'll meet you at the front door.
Too.
The Terramana.
That what is it? Cuervo. Silver, that shit burns. I don't like that. I like smooth tequila. I want it to go down like. So look, here goes some of the comments.
My head hurts. For real.
Wait, I'm looking at the comments and I can't.
Yeah.
Wait, here go DJ Raise Hell. DJ Raise Hell said someone told him he could be anything he wanted if he put his mind to it.
He should have joined the fucking army then, because it doesn't make no sense.
It's Sweden. Sweden don't do army, they neutral.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like he said, DJ Raise Hell said, I want to see this man resume.
Well, he just showed us. He said personal trainer and tobacco salesman, which means he worked at the corner store and he went to the gym. That's exactly what that translates to. Who he fucking? Because that's what it is. You fucking one of them. What does Swedish have?
Who said they was a welder and they had? And they like, here go DJ Raise Hell. He said, well, if you weld, you got steady hands.
This is true, but what them hands gonna do? You can't catch my period.
Oh God. He said welding is all about making solid connections. I'm perfect for this job. See how a man's mind works?
Exactly. And how much you get paid? I want to know.
Teacher Nitra said, God, if there was ever a time for you to come back, that would be because these
God left on